Shalom. I want to start off by giving our praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rekal Kadash, giving double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to these brothers pushing truth and sincerity. All right, this is I'm doing this verse on the curses of the Israelites. All right, I'm gonna just kick it off with Deuteronomy 28 and 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. All right, and what was it we were supposed to keep? The law. The first 5 books of the Bible is where the law is found, by the way. So it was a simple task, simple, and basically we didn't do it. Because here we go at verse 15. But if it shall come, Deuteronomy 28 verse 15, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. All right, so if we didn't follow the commandments, the law, the books of law, then these curses was gonna fall upon us, and some of them are blatantly on us, like you can't deny it's us. Okay, like this one for example, Deuteronomy 28 verse verse 25. The Lord shall cause thee to be smitten before thy enemies. Thou shalt go out one way against them, and flee 7 ways before them, and thou shalt be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth. All right, we still get gunned down by Esau today, so that curse followed us right along with us. But we got kicked out of Israel. We flee 7 different ways, so we were scattered among the nations of the earth. And then after all that, what did it say? Verse 25. Yeah, basically we got scattered among all the nations. Basically, we got taken up out of our homeland and just scattered. That's a curse. Why? We not at home. We serving a slavery right now. Another curse. Verse 30. Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her. That's a well common known verse. Look at slavery. The masters was raping the women, no matter if she had a man or not. That goes on today. Adultery is at an all time high right now. Okay, that's off. That wasn't just no average day thing back in the ancient world. You would really get put to death for that. Now people just do as they please. You know, they got people called swingers out here. They doing it for fun. It's not even, that's a real dishonorable thing. Another curse that's on Jake. Oh, 32, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and their eyes shall look and fall with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thy hand. So everybody that think they is something in the society, you not, because these curses been following us for a long time. In slavery, they was taking the kids, selling them away. Now what? In the modern day term, they take the kids, foster care. You don't have no power to go get them back. Now they're being raised by Edomites or a fag or whatever, and your kids are all fucked up. Next generation is fucked up, and you don't have no power to do shit about it. Next curse. The next curse. Bear with me for a second. Okay, verse 50. A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of old, nor shew favor toward the young. All right, that's talking about Esau. He don't care if you elderly or a toddler. He'll gun you down, put you to work. Okay, it doesn't matter with him. That's a curse. He doesn't thinking you could slip by Esau. You a fool. It's a curse. He here to fuck us up, and that's that. Verse verse 54. So that the man is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother, and towards the wife of his bosom, and towards the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. All right, what is that saying? We supposed to be showing brotherly love, but this curse is causing us to hate each other. A man to hate his wife and hate his children and leave. If that ain't Jake, I don't know who is, because most Jakes don't have fathers, and that's a whole curse. You know, if we not the Israelites, then who these curses affecting? Because they fit us to a T. Like verse 56, for example, the tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eye shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter. Okay, so the most delicate woman, now with this curse on her, about to be the evilest bitch you know in your life, basically. She gonna show hate, try to trap her husband, beat the kids, all type of shit, just fucked up. Evil eye, I mean, you ain't got nothing good for them, you know. And it's a difference from a whooping and an abusive mother too. It say, I'm gonna bring out one last scripture just to go with these curses. It say, verse 64. Well, two more. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from one end of the earth, even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods which neither your fathers have known, even wood or stone. The wood is the Christianity, the stone is the Muslim, if I'm not mistaken. And we scattered. We serving more than the wood and stone. They serving Buddha. They serving all type of bullshit, false gods and idols. Okay, is this not the Israelites? Is these not the curses that we under? You can't tell a nigga Jesus ain't his savior. Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto thy enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. All right, so you can't get out of this slavery. It just said, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. Who else other than us is that? Because no other race of people went into slavery by ship other than us. So if these curses not on the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, which are the Israelites, then who is? All right, but those are the few curses that's on us. Hope this was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakal Kadash, giving double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to those pushing truth and sincerity in a Bob Bull.